Hi there, this is Lucius LaFramboise from ENG Suite. Today, we're going to talk about for loops. Now, for loops are an incredibly important topic when it comes to programming, okay? In this video, we are really just going to take a look at the practical aspect of it. That's kind of the purpose of this channel, is to show you how to use things, okay? So let's start right in here. Let's go in and open up our Visual Basic, our developer tab, okay? And we're going to create a new function. We're going to call it public function, and we'll just call it for test, okay? And we're going to run a for loop here. It's super easy. To do this, we're going to use the help of, actually, you know what? We won't get there. We'll just do a for loop. Okay, so first, we're going to have to dim I as integer. Now, I is just kind of a standard counter. So anytime you have something that's incrementing by 1 and you're looping, that's kind of just a basic I, J, K. Those are pretty basic counters that people will use. I like to use them that way. Whenever I see just an I or a J or a K, I always know it's a counter for something. If you want to be more specific, I would recommend I and then putting an underscore and then the name of whatever it is, I sub whatever, some standard algebraic, nomenclature there, but we have this integer. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say for I equals 0 to, and we'll just say 10. So this is the structure of a for loop. For your variable starting at this number to that number, okay? So what we're going to do is we are actually going to create another variable, and we're going to do dim returner equals, as integer, okay? So we have these two here, and then what we're going to do in our for loop is we are going to set, and I'm going to comment my code here, returner, and probably should do that, equal to I, okay? And why did I comment that? Just for good practice here. But really, we're just going to set returner equal to, you know what? What we'll actually do is we'll change this. Instead, we'll do add up all numbers 0 to 10, okay? And we'll just say returner plus I. Then to end our for loop, we will do next, okay? So what's going to happen is it's going to come in here for 0 to 10, okay? And every time it runs this code, I is going to be added. So they're going to be first 0. Once it hits next, if it's not equal to 10, add 1. 1. It's not equal to 10, and it'll just keep looping like that until when it gets down here, I equals this last number, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to return, and we're going to say equals returner. So what we know is every time this runs, we're going to add I to returner. So we should see a sum of numbers 0 to 10. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. Equals for test. Dang, look at that. All right, let's try this out. Sum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 55. All right, awesome. We just did our very first for loop. So now that you know the standard way to use it, and let's talk a little bit about what it would be useful for. Okay, for loops are incredible. We don't even really get to see how useful they are right now because we don't know enough about Excel VBA to even put it to any good use. It's really great when you want to iterate through a list of things, when you want to repeatedly do something until you get the correct answer. So like Solver would kind of do something like a for loop. It's probably a different kind of loop, but the similar concept of it's going to continue to go through until some condition is met. And a for loop is just a specific type of loop that you use when you know how many times you want to do something. So that's really helpful when you're doing something with a known number of steps or iterating through an array. So I hope that this helps you really take this to the next level. It might not make a whole lot of sense right now, but I promise you we are going to use the for loop for some amazing things. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and please do something awesome.